Hi all, welcome to our Team of the Week 22 predictions. Apologies for this being up much later than usual, just waiting on the kicker ratings. So if your special links would be awesome, sub to the channel if you're new, follow me on Twitter at @GIsALegend. All the links are down below for posting the channel and social media links as always. And remember to hit that notification bell, would be massively appreciated so that you know when uploads are up on the channel. And definitely looks some good Team of the Week, and obviously some nice individual cards, some nice second informs and even third informs to look forward to. So first off is Lloris. He made 9 saves and kept nearly a clean sheet, almost a perfect game for him, but regardless I feel he has a strong shout for the Team of the Week. Ericsson and Sissoko are other candidates to be considered as well for one goal and an assist, but I feel Lloris is the man to go for. Laporte, 1 goal and a clean sheet. Now, because Man City play twice in a week, they may get 2 informs. So Laporte stands out due to his goal and a clean sheet in the Everton game, and then later on Sterling for his 2 goals in the 6-0 hammering. So that may play a part in why they might get 2 informs. But also due to the lack of real standout defenders this week, I would actually kind of toiling a little bit. So Laporte may feature, so be prepared for that. Then Andy Robertson, second inform, could be inbound for him with an assist and a clean sheet. Gini Wijnaldum could be the other one that gets in. To be honest, I think either or will get in. It's more a case of who. So while I've went for Robertson due to lack of defensive options, as I said, I won't be surprised if Gini makes the cut as well into Team of the Week 22. Like, both cards will be very appealing to a lot of folk regardless. Kolarov, second inform, could be inbound, or Edin Dzeko, or even Morante. That's how hard this Team of the Week has actually been at times. There's not been like, there've been a lot of games where it's not just been one player, it's like been 2 or 3 constantly. In Kolarov's case, a goal and a clean sheet in the 3-0 win over Kievo. Now he got a 7 on Gazeta, Dzeko got a 7.5 for a goal and an assist. Morante got the lowest of the 3 though, so I think Kolarov or Dzeko will get in. Bellarabi, a goal and an assist, and a very, very impressive rating on kicker, which was a 1.5, and usually a 1.5 stands in good favour. Now Varane got a 1.5 as well. Now Brandt is the one that got 2 goals, 2 assists, but he's currently in Team of the Week, so I can't see them going back to back rule, and he also got a 1. So I think, and Player of the Week in Germany, so I think Bellarabi will make up for a second inform, but in all honesty, I wouldn't be surprised if Varane got in as the alternative for Team of the Week. At very worst, Havertz. Casemiro got himself a goal for Real Madrid. Now a lot of folk will also consider Ramos, and I can understand that. I feel Casemiro will get given a nod solely because Ramos just had a man at the match card, and I think they'll kind of want to do a little bit more to kind of hold off giving Ramos another special card soon. They'll want him about, see how the Champions League plays out for Real Madrid. Now Pogba, 2 goals. Now Martial got 1 goal, 1 assist, and has a strong shout of featuring as well. But I feel due to his headliner influence, I think that might play into his favour for Pogba. So a 90 rated inform and a 91 rated headliners card is what that would become. But either or, Man United will have 1 player featuring. Some people have gone for Martial, some people have gone for Pogba, but it's just because we honestly do not know how they'll operate it. And Sterling, 2 goals for him in the 6-0 victory. Aguero obviously got the hat-trick, which a lot of folk will say in the comments, where's Aguero, where's Aguero, where's Aguero. I can't see back-to-back rule happening here. That's why also Brandt wouldn't happen. So Sterling inform will make up for a second inform, but and obviously in an ideal world folk would have loved to have Aguero again, but then at the same time, if you've just got Aguero's first inform, you kind of don't want to suddenly have another inform so soon. It just kind of makes it even more annoying. Now for PZ, he got 1 goal, 3 assists. I've seen 1 goal, 4 assists on a few outlets. From a Benfica view, they may even go Grimaldo or Ruben Diaz, but I feel Seferovic and PZ seem the 2 strongest shouts. In all honesty, PZ inform could be appealing, kind of goes in line with the just under his UEL live card, and in Seferovic's case it would go a very appealing third inform, and especially if he gets an upgrade, which looks very likely. I would imagine going from silver back to a gold. It's annoying how he was a gold last year, a silver to a gold, and then got downgraded back to a silver, but in Seferovic's case, 2 goals, 1 assist should stand him in good stead, get himself a third in form, makes him even more usable, and when he gets an upgrade will even probably be even more appealing still. Then Chris Wood's 2 goals for Burnley should help him out massively. Ashley Barnes got a goal and an assist. Some people won't actually go for Wood, I will openly see, but I fancy Chris Wood to happen. Burnley deserved it. It was a big game for both teams. It was an early relegation 6-pointer, and because EPL might not have too many informs at the same time, because guys like Laporte and Robertson might not happen, Wood may get the nod, but I wouldn't be surprised if other players from other leagues, whether it be Donnarumma suddenly gets a third in form, Lewandowski or James Rodriguez getting in form. So see what happens. Then on to Sturridge's 3 saves and clean sheet. He got a very impressive rating on Gazetta, like a 7.5. I think it was 7.3 actually, is what it worked out in the end if memory serves. But he saved the penalty. Now Sportiello made 7 saves and a clean sheet in another game that his team won. Frosinone, I'm sure it was, or Empoli, I can never remember the team that he always plays for. But despite that, Sturridge will probably get given the nod, so you're going to get 2 decent goalkeepers this week. I fancied 3 initially where Blaswich or Sportiello could feature. Then Belhanda got himself 2 goals for Galatasaray in their 3-1 victory over Trabzonspor. Should be a given in all honesty. Just goes under his league SBC card and obviously makes fairly straightforward. Just becomes part of that 83 rated SBC fodder club, I would say, in all honesty. The biggest problem is trying to put him into SBCs will be a little bit tricky, so just keep that in mind. Same applies really with cards like Seferovic. For like a third in form, it's not the easiest to get these cards to put into SBCs. Now Inigo Martinez only got a clean sheet, but he had a very impressive defensive performance. Someone from Bilbao should get in because he kept a clean sheet and got a draw against Barcelona, who were pretty relentless. But Inigo or Uri will feature, I personally think. I've just gone for Inigo. Then Rashika got a 1 on kicker and 2 goals for Werder Bremen in their 4-0 victory. Usually a 1 on kicker stands you in very good stead. He joined Brandt and Davy Selke of Hertha Berlin in that club. So I would say quite heavily that Rashika should happen, and if not, I'll be pleasantly surprised. Then Skov got himself a hat-trick and an assist in the Copenhagen 6-1 victory. Second in form inbound, could be fairly cheap and straightforward. Nikolai Muller got himself 2 goals and a 2 on kicker, but he may not happen for a number of reasons. Mata, 2 goals and an assist for Getafe, who are really running well this year and could get themselves into Europe. So definitely a cheap inform to have. Jumping quickly back to Muller, I think he could happen, but it's debatable. Cordoba is a hat-trick club, so fairly straightforward with him. And Cologne looking like they might bounce back for promotion. Now Duda got a goal and an assist, but a 2 on kicker. Davy Selke, as I said, got a 1. So guys like Muller and Duda may not happen necessarily, but due to their respective ratings, their performances, it may stand them in good stead. I think Hertha Berlin's going to get an inform regardless, but I think it will be Duda who has been due an inform. Then Nesri got a hat-trick for Leganés, and usually when you get yourself a hat-trick, even if you're a silver, you should be walking into Team of the Week, and it was a good win for them against Real Betis. So Nesri, while he won't be the most appealing card in the world, has more than merited his spot into Team of the Week 22. Che Adams got himself a hat-trick for Birmingham in a 4-3 victory. Got a bit nervy in the end for Birmingham, who were 4-0 up at one stage as well, so fair play to Che Adams for just doing the damage in the first half and bagging himself an inform for Team of the Week 22. And Osman of Heracles got an 8 on the Dutch rating system, and also got the goal that won the game against Ajax, which is going to stand them in very good stead for happening. So out of my Team of the Week, the only ones I have doubts about are Laporte, Robertson and Muller, and even Inigo Martinez in a sense, but I feel generally pretty confident with this Team of the Week. I hopefully can get a better score this week. For the other top possibles, you've got Sharp, Samara, Dzeko, Till, Toljan, Sana, Spielman, Venegas, Martial, Gini with Lewandowski, Vagon, Donnarumma, St. Just, Lamprou, Malapa, Fernandez, Avila, Puki, Andre Castro, Mirante, Vidwald, Guilherme, Ramos, Grimaldo, Almeida, Blasvich, Sportello, Jonas and Santa Maria, just to name a few. So plenty possibles as well into the club. Let me know in the comments down below, folks, if there is absolutely anyone else that I've missed. As I said, all the information is in the overlay as always. Smash like as always, sub to the channel for new, follow me on Twitter at GSLegend. Remember to check out everyone in the predictions league like Kieran and Foot Economist. Take it easy all, thanks for watching, and I will catch you all later for more FIFA 19 content.